It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Tigers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So TCU's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't set. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. This is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Throwing on the run. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that.
Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jocelyn. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. And you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and
got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Makes a grab on the shot. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
TCU, 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. A run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Quick strike complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and more. There he goes to the left. Tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Works the middle of the field. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Wide open spaces. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. It's complete. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Runs for the tackle. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Defense showing blitz here. Rides to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Buys a little time with his feet. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Gee. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got him in the flat. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going for the big play. Makes a catch at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll go back to work on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Auburn just keeps piling up yards on the ground, and they have done this for years and years.
Just stacking them up. That's who they are. That's what their identity is. They want to run the football first, establish the line of scrimmage, play.
Touchdown, Tigers! Once he got some room, it was over. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. It's Gee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Auburn comes to the line with a first and goal. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. A first down run in the red zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Pressure coming. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
Floats it out in space. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Morris. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions.
Takes it the other way. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those balls that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's Gee. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Good timing on the quick out. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Horned Frogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Fires to the big fella. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Might be looking to run. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Tigers want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run for it. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Working that left side now. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Turning it on! Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Now the toss. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Hill. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Looks as if they're going to get the W behind a really good performance from their passing attack and maybe hold that edge in the rankings as well, fellas.
They're going to hold the edge. They're going to create some separation, too, I think, because of the throwing ability. This quarterback came into this game lighting it up. We knew in the preseason this guy had talent, but against an opponent like this, David, it's impressive to see his performance.
Well, it's one thing to have talent, but to get all the talent with the new pieces every single year to work together, this passing attack looks like they're going to be formidable. And now you already got that one top 25 win for the resume to keep building throughout this season.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away. If it touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hit as he throws. Complete in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. They're working that left side. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.